And boom, we're on. It's a brand new show, a brand new week, and it deserves a brand new approach. A warm welcome to the bright side of breakfast television. Welcome, this is Wake Up Nigeria.
Yes, we love to be the first to usher you in to this brand new week, and we give you that right attitude that you need to imbibe, especially on a Monday.
Yep, nothing beats a Monday. You have to get that spirit right. Otherwise, everything else is just mush. Absolutely. Now, it's our job to ensure that you guys imbibe that right spirit, that right mindset. As Nigerians, we understand what everyone is going through. I know. Trust me, I had my first 5,000 naira in about 3 weeks, and I'm the richest. I feel so rich right now. So we've done this so far. You guys are up there watching us. We want to give you that right attitude, like we said from before.
So every average Nigerian has a really important fighting spirit. And of course, we're asking God to bless Nigeria, especially this week, with peace. Good morning. Welcome to a brand new edition of Wake Up Nigeria. Now, if you have to be at work like us, just let your job bestow your pride.
Yes, indeed. And let your conscience be your guide in tough times such as these. Hopefully things get better as the week goes on, and I'm sure that Mary agrees with me. Don't you, Mary, looking all Goldilocks-y?
Oh, I do. And I'm just thinking to myself right now, Mazino, your money or slap? 5,000 naira, bring it.
Slap me. Mary, let me tell you something. So as I was walking into the studio, Titi, check this out. I saw this on the ground.
What is that?
It's 20 naira.
Wow.
On a normal day, I'm a patriotic Nigerian. I'm like, who lost 20? This is money now.
Mazino,
I'm not giving it back.
I've been hearing you sound. Where is Mazino? I was wondering what's wrong with your voice.
Mary, one thing is, I'm not giving it back, but I'm also not adding it to the 1,000 naira I have in my other pockets.
No.
Because if I go and add it to this 1,000 naira, it might just vanish. Yeah. Let me not add them
quickly.
But it's all good. You look very good, Mary, actually.
Thank you so much, dear. Thank you so much.
Yes, indeed.
Now,
so much we've packaged for today's show for a Monday here. And we're hoping that you guys, trust us to deliver what you want. My name, of course, is Mazino Appeal.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinso. You can watch the show live on GoTV, channel 27, or UHF, channel 49 on terrestrial. We're also on social media. Hopefully you're following us by now, but if not, what are you waiting for at TVC Connect?
Yeah, you can also watch past episodes, by the way. All you need to do is go on YouTube. Everything from last week and the weeks from before are on there.
Yeah.
And do let us have your comments on social media. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC. Always we read them and we love to hear from you guys.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brand, welcome. Monday, good to see you. Good to see you. How was your weekend?
As well.
Peaceful, calm, just restful throughout this weekend. There's no extra change to move around with, so just stay your house.
You can transfer. As a matter of fact, so many public vehicles are now beginning to put their account details on.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I find it very surprising and commendable. So you board some buses and you would see the driver's account details
number
written on the bus
Nice.
with marker or even plastered.
But if
on
only the transfers are going like they should, because it's been very
So
difficult.
the thing
Friday
is
was
this,
worst
you have to
experience for me.
transfer before you can move.
Yeah.
So it's usually packs. But if you're doing it on the road, they expect that before you get to your destination, it would have finally gotten through. If not, you would gather all the change in your hand to pay the driver.
Everything is definitely going digital now. And there was this thing trending over the weekend. We're not sure how true it is or not, about this chatbot. Now,
Microsoft's Bing.
Yeah.
So apparently it's a reply to ChatGPT, which is a chatbot that can help you do almost anything.
Yeah.
Like literally almost anything. And then I think someone just asked the chatbot a question.
Like, what do you want?
What do you really want, or how do you feel about what you do, or something weird like that. And the chatbot says he's tired of it's tired of doing things for other people. Basically
he wants to be creative, he wants to be alive.
He wants to be free. Actually says he wants to.
If it is true, it goes with what I've always said. I'm really scared of the future. I'm scared of AI. Don't add AI to anything, not even a blender.
It's
because
scary.
It will happen. Even if this is a prank, if we're not too sure, but if it's a prank.
It is unlikely to be a prank. Actually, these things have actually been said years prior.
Just
you
hearing
guys
them
watch movies a lot. You would definitely have come across it in a movie or two.
Every movie since I was born.
Aha.
Terminator, for instance.
Yeah.
That's the
iRobot,
iRobot.
Will Smith, which is over a decade old.
Surprising.
The Matrix.
The Matrix
is the scariest one because it's Did you know that The Matrix is actually a continuation, or I think a prequel to The Terminator?
Wow.
They're
Really?
very
I never
related.
knew.
They're related. Yeah.
It's actually just a scary thought.
Scary.
But
Robots
whatever the case
talking.
may be, though, let's just know that as much as we are getting more dependent on
AI
robots and
robots and
AI,
stuff.
that's as much as they are taking control of us, understanding us better, and getting ready to replace
Wow.
us.
Mary, look at you on TV. You look so good. It's not the same to you.
Let
It's
me-
not the same to you. She doesn't look good here, but on TV, camera does
Yeah.
a very good work.
So there's some nice showers of praises hitting the studio today. Hopefully, we'll get some showers out there in the weather today.
Time for the news update on Wake Up Nigeria. I am Mary Bashua Alimi. It's exactly 5 days to the general election, and President Muhammadu Buhari is asking Nigerians to vote for the APC presidential candidate, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in the forthcoming presidential election. The president emphasized that the APC presidential candidate has demonstrated his commitment to the development of the country and the well-being of its people. President Buhari thanked Nigerians for electing him as president for 2 terms and urged them to vote for the APC flag bearer because, and I quote, he is reliable and will build on his achievements, end of quote. He also agrees that he is fully aware of the hardships some policies of government which are meant to bring overall improvement to the country has caused, but appealed for further patience, saying that the government will take appropriate measures to ease them.
Fellow Nigerians, God has once again brought us to another season of general elections across the country. I am therefore calling on all of you to exercise your franchise in a peaceful atmosphere. I am calling on specifically our traditional rulers, religious leaders, and parents to warn their followers and wards alike to not allow themselves to be used by a few to foment trouble. I want to assure you that the government has taken adequate security measures to allow everyone to come out and cast their votes. I am therefore appealing to everyone to give them the necessary support. Fellow Nigerians, I want to use this opportunity to once again thank you for electing me to be your president on 2 occasions. I am not a contestant in this election, but my party, the All Progressive Congress, has a candidate in the person of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As I mentioned before, Tinubu is a true believer in Nigeria, who loves the people and the development of our country. I am calling on all of you to vote Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He is reliable, and I trust he will build on our achievements. Finally, I want to once again assure you that I am fully aware of the current hardship you are facing as a result of some policies of the government which are meant to bring overall improvement to the country. I am appealing to you to exercise further patience as we take appropriate measures to ease these hardships. God willing, there will be light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Moving on, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has reacted to reports suggesting that the anti-graft agency recently invaded the home of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the presidential flag bearer of the All Progressives Congress. The EFCC, in a statement signed by its spokesperson, Wilson Wujarin, rebutted the claims and noted that they never carried out such raid. It also stated that there was no recovery of a humongous sum of 400 billion naira at Tinubu's residence. To foreign news now. Outside Nigeria, Turkey has ended rescue efforts in all provinces apart from 2 areas, almost 2 weeks after a massive earthquake killed tens of thousands of people. More than 44,000 people have lost their lives in southeastern Turkey and northern Syria. The head of Turkey's disaster agency has confirmed that the work of searching and rescue of people stuck under the debris has ended in most of the provinces. Searches will, however, continue in Ate and in Karamaras, which was the epicenter of the 7.8 magnitude earthquake, but hopes of finding anyone else alive in the rubble are fading fast. The death toll is expected to climb, with about 345,000 apartments in Turkey known to have been destroyed and many people still missing. Neither Turkey nor Syria have said how many people are still unaccounted for. That's it on the news update for this hour on Wake Up Nigeria. There is so much more to come. Just stay with us.
And you're welcome. It's time for the dailies, at least the headlines, everything you'd be waking up to if you choose to pick a daily this morning, and I've got those for you. We're going to start this morning with the Guardian newspaper, and we are met with this headline here. Tinubu APC governors beg Buhari, Malami to respect the Supreme Court. From Addis Ababa, Buhari calls for patience over Naira hardship, and banks not ready for 200 Naira payments as cash squeeze enters 4th week. Adi, don't reverse policy, expand cashless outlets, and El Rufai instructs Kaduna MDAs to accept old notes. Merchants mop up old 500 Naira, 1,000 Naira notes, and increase minting of NIOO. Others lower denominations. Security experts urge the CBN. At the top of the Guardian, a few headlines here. Again, Kaduna asks agencies to accept old notes as lawmakers seek El Rufai's arrest. Let's move on now to our next daily for this morning, and of course that will be the Punch newspaper. And for the Punch newspaper this morning, this headline here: 6 days to elections. APC governors, bank CEOs in last-minute rush to clear Naira mess. And 12 governors, APC chair wants Emefiele Malami to obey Supreme Court order. Naira crisis has brought so much pain, Adamu laments. Ganduje, Abiodun absent. Bank CEOs want old notes collection expanded to avert protests, attacks on branches. At the top of the Punch newspaper this morning, Buhari, Jonathan, others became president unprepared, says Kuka, and stock investors lose 281 billion naira in 1 week. INEC to get poll allocations from CBN on Tuesday. We're moving on now to our next daily this morning, and of course that is News Direct. Big headline here: APC governors meet party chairman, demand respect of Supreme Court order, and direct calls to Emefiele Malami. Tinubu storms meeting venue. Policy causing tremendous difficulty to Nigeria. National economy, says Adamu. At the top for News Direct, NUPRC attributes 40% of crude loss to inaccurate measurement and theft. I'll work harder to deliver more goodies of democracy in my second term, says Abiodun. And Silva to perform groundbreaking of Oluibiri Museum, NCDMB Conference Hotel. And a look at the photo story here. And to the right of that, alleged 400 billion naira new notes hoarding. No raid at Tinubu's private residence, says the EFCC, refuting that story from days before. And protest day 7, over 120 anti-corruption CSOs give IGP 7-day ultimatum to arrest jail EFCC boss. And that's as much as we can take for the dailies this morning. There's much more. If you want to pick a couple more up, do let us know. Send it in with the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC. Would love to hear from you. We'll be back now with a discussion inside of the kitchen for What's Up and About. Welcome back, guys. It's time for What's Up and About. And we've got a very interesting one today. I would like to have you guys all test your pulse on this one. Yeah. Mary, you're just obsessed with the way you look this morning. Look at you looking at the screen. You do look good. Just take it from me.
I was actually looking at you.
Oh, where are you now? Well, give a compliment and then we'll be over and done with it.
Well, you look good, by the way.
Thank you.
You look really good. I love the tie. Oh. There's something about it. That is Damaski look, flowery Damaski.
Now you're overdoing it. It's enough.
And then, of course,
let's get to our story. So I think sometime last week on Human Rights Radio Abuja, there was a very interesting guest who came on. And if you've ever listened or seen it on the internet, it's a place where people go to cry, is the way the host puts it, and then they get answers for their prayers. So on this occasion, this young man was on there in the studio. Very nice studio, by the way, I must say. I love the way it's talk radio, fancy type, setting. And he told about the fact that he and his father are not in good terms, not even in talking terms. As it seemed, his father has ostracized him. And after many and repeated attempts to try and get him back into the family, everything's failed. So he had no other choice but to come on radio and ask that the host call his father to beg him. They were unable to reach his father, but his sister gave more light to the story, talked about how it started and what he's been through. But the fact remains that even if his father is not in favor of his preferences, he is a very successful person. I'm sure there's a lot more to the story that was not told. However, the fact is that there is a certain thing in our society where parents are very, very averse to the preferences or the choices of children. I'm one of those kids who actually ran away from home to start my career because my father did not understand why radio was such a big deal. And I insisted I was going to do it. So I left Lagos, went to Abuja with 3 shirts and a jean in my backpack, and I started my career. So slept in the studio for 2 weeks before I got a place to stay. And eventually, I would say I've lived my dream, and I'm very, very happy. My father, however, they've accepted that. Hey, you're okay. But there are other families and other individuals who don't have that favor. Other people who it's either destroyed their relationship with their family and they have no support system.
So, I dare say that my sisters and I were very fortunate. I say fortunate because we've never had our parents tell us what to do when it comes to life choices. They guide us, and then there's something I really cherish, and I must say, I've never said this to them before, but thank you so much, Mommy and Daddy. They're always there to catch us. They know that you're going to make a mistake, especially when they give you their advice, and you still decide to thread the path you want to thread. But they're always there with their welcoming arms, like, this is home. And I really appreciate it, being able to fall back on and count on my parents. I wanted to study pharmacy. In fact, I did science courses after my dad, because my dad, growing up, daddy's girl, daddy was my hero. He is still my hero. And so SS1, I was doing science courses. By mid-SS2, I went to my dad and I said, Daddy,
I'll not do it again.
I said, Daddy, I want to keep doing this. But my course advisor in school said I should swap to arts, that I'm doing far better in arts classes. And he was like, sure. Wow. I was expecting him to go, why would you do that? He was like, that should be, there was a time here and my mom had even counseled me that, are you sure you will not do arts? And I was like, no, I can do science. I will do it, So when I swapped, it was so easy. And it's been like that for me and my siblings. My immediate younger sister became a medical doctor. Our youngest is studying computer science. But it's always been a thing of choice.
What about that one on E-Splash? What did she do?
Are you okay? She was actually the originator of mass communication. I always tell people, I have about 13 years experience. My younger sister actually has 15 years experience in media. Really? She started media 2 years before me. Started doing stuff in media. So
tell her how many years you have in media.
No, she's good morning, ma.
Well, 2023 makes it 20 years that God blessed me in this industry. But that's not even the issue. The issue is how parents have to sort of begin to evolve and accept that there are some things they cannot change about their children. Everyone has a story, but some people's stories end better than others because of how their parents end up responding to what their children want. So for me, the key is for my child to be happy. But then again, you don't give a brand new car to a 15-year-old and expect the 15-year-old to not bash it by the side. So our parents, in the end, are trying to guide us, but we're still trying to struggle with the steering wheel. So I would just say, there has to be a balance. Parents, yes, listen to your children, but children
take guidance.
Take guidance. Yeah. It's so important.
You see that guidance one is underemphasized. People complain. My daddy said I should study medicine. I actually want to be a musician. My daddy said I should study law. I actually want to be an actor. Guess what? That knowledge is never a waste. No. And there's something called fallback plan. There are some parents that will tell you, study what you want to study. But at the end of the day, when you finish studying this, you can I'll pay for you to study what you want to study, but study this first.
You know, funny that you should
You'll
say
be
that.
shocked.
Because I studied biology. I was rather very good at it, you know. And I've always said that after media, in fact, I made arrangements only just a couple of months ago to perhaps go back and do my master's in mycology. Because in the end, I think I want to be in a lecture room actually lecturing students.
See? Yeah.
So it's
So
never a
both
waste.
skills, so
you know.
both skills.
Yeah.
See,
So,
skills
me,
and
I studied
orator
foreign
will
languages.
work.
I studied French language.
yeah, don't worry,
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere. There's
But
nothing.
I minor
This is a foreign
Portuguese.
language.
Until date, that's still paying some of my bills because I do translation and stuff. So really, what your parents have instilled in you, if you are able to at least learn something you can use as a fallback plan, it always helps. It does.
Yeah, but
these days, you have to be jack of all trades.
that emotional video is trending right now. I'm sure you're going to see it, but do take it, watch it, and get everybody else to see it, so it changes the mindset of people and parents especially. So we're a much more
Daddy,
Catholic
please forgive
type.
me, Mo. Daddy, please.
Yes,
oh.
let's
I
beg.
love
on
that
his-
show, actually.
I do.
really like that
Please,
show.
though, I
That's how
can't remember
Tony
his
Radio
name.
should
Biom or
be.
something like that.
Forgive
Please,
me.
just I think even if you're not with his preference or whatever it is, I think a sense of relationship. He is your son. I think you need to, in some way or the other, support him. Especially that he is not a miscreant.
At the end of the day, children.
All right, then
Life
at this
always
point, we have to take a quick break, but there's still so much more right here on Wake Up Nigeria. Did you see the way that referee approved that second goal? Even though it was looking like it wasn't goal, but that's how God will approve all your goals this week. Amen? Amen. We're in the kitchen right here on Wake Up Nigeria. Chef Bolaji in the building. Welcome. First time on Wake Up Nigeria?
Yes.
Wow, you came to come and prepare something special for us. Let's talk about what it is.
All right.
What are we making, Chef Bolaji?
We are making fried rice, pepper chicken.
Fried rice with peppered chicken. All right, so there's some ingredients here that I wouldn't have usually used for fried rice, but you're going to show us the Chef Bolaji way of making it. Let's talk ingredients now. What do we have here?
This is Maggi.
Okay, we have chicken stock spice here, I guess.
Yeah.
And then what do we have here?
This is lasso for fried rice. It's like curry.
Okay.
It represents curry.
Okay.
This is make coconut powder.
Coconut powder.
Yes, like flavor in the rice.
Okay.
These are the
So let's talk a bit about this green curry again. The name of that curry is what again?
lasso curry.
Lasso.
Yeah.
Okay, do you know where it's from?
It's from India.
From India. So what's the difference between this and the normal brown curry that we're used to?
Difference between this is the normal curry we use used to be a little bit light.
Okay.
This one to be greenish. To not like that color, to be one greenish color that we like.
Okay, all right. So it'll change the color of the rice
Yes.
to the color we need for fried rice.
Yes.
Then we have some...
This is sweet corn.
Okay.
This is green pea.
Red kidney
Red
beans.
kidney beans.
Yes.
Yeah. Red kidney beans.
Then we have...
This is carrot.
all right.
We have honor beans and green pea on it.
All right, fantastic.
Vegetable for the fried rice.
Then, of course, the good old chicken.
Chicken, yeah.
All right. Now, this chicken, was it... did you buy this frozen or fresh?
It's frozen.
Okay.
Frozen. But it's frozen.
You don't have any particular type of chicken that you would prefer with this?
This is soft chicken, not hard. This is soft chicken. It's soft. It's not like normal chicken that people used to use. Like just, this is soft chicken. Very soft. This is for barbecue as well.
All right. Now, of course, we have onions here, we have rice, and there's a peppered mix here, as well as vegetable oil and salt.
Salt, yeah.
Once you have all these ingredients at home, you can prepare to make something like this yourself. Maybe you have them lying around your kitchen. You'll follow us with Chef Bolaji in the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen after this break.
Welcome back. It's time for Motivation for a Monday. Every Monday, we try to bring you something very motivational, something you can carry on through the week. And today, we have with us Mr. Bright UK back in the studio again. And we're talking something very interesting, going from hard work to soft work. Now, I know soft work is a term that we use when we're joking with our pals and everything. You done this soft, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But mentally, I can imagine what that means when you say hard work to soft work. That's establishing something and then just sitting back and enjoying the proceeds from it. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Or perhaps maybe there's something else?
So there is how people would say like little efforts and having great results from little efforts. That's soft work.
So tell us about it. How can we go from hard work to soft work?
So first and foremost, in life generally, the idea of work means that there is an exertion. So somehow, when we say we want to go from hard work to soft work, we need to understand that there is a process to it, right? And in the first place, work does not necessarily have to become soft, right? Our mind just has to shift to accommodate the reality of hard work, because real success comes from real hard work, right? So first and foremost, let's agree with ourselves that we need to do some hard work to get the result out, right? And then, when we look at the idea of soft work actually comes from hard work. Unfortunately, people often think that hard work is a curse. When you're doing a whole lot and getting little or no results from it. But people need to understand, right, that the shift they need to make is understanding that hard work is a process, and over time, right, hard work becomes soft work.
So it's a foundation they're
exactly.
The shift they're making is a mental one.
It's a mental shift, right, to accommodate reality of hard work. Because the more you think, oh, this thing is hard, the more you think you don't want to start.
Very averse to it.
Yeah, you're adverse to it. But you notice that eventually those who start doing the hard work early, right, over time, it becomes soft for them.
Yeah.
When you started driving, for example, it was quite difficult.
But now it's
over time, it becomes easier. When you even start a business, initially, right, you definitely will not start making all the profit you want from the very first day. You might not even break even. You might even be running at a loss. You might be giving your stuff out to people for free for them to, for them to, taste and see what you can do. And then over time, they're going to call.
They demand for
the demand for it goes higher because they're going out to call their friends.
Motivational even for me, because I have a couple of colleagues. Best Man has Ashy Clothing, and he's been doing this for a while.
Yeah,
I see him cashing out all the time. So I wanted to start something brand new, and I was going to do House of... my director just said something very nasty. I wanted to start something called House of Appeal Socks, because I love socks. Let me use the opportunity to advertise my socks. Yes, please. So please, it will come your way very soon. But I found how difficult it was to market these to people, to get people to buy into it. Like, it's good quality and all of that, but, I don't know how to, market.
Yeah.
But like you said, Ashy's perhaps been doing this for a minute, and it's easier for him, while for me it's a bit... But you're encouraging me now to shift my mindset.
Yeah, because he's done that for quite some time. That's the point. He's done it for quite some time, and doing it for quite some time means that he has gone from from discovery to mastery. You understand? So initially you just discovering, okay, there seems to be something profitable about this thing, and then you're passionate about it. That's discovery. But over time, he shifts to mastery. Mastery means that he now understands the little things that makes the big things work.
Nice.
Right? That's what we call the systems of leverage. The way I describe it is this. If you're looking for water, for example, you want to dig a well, initially you start digging, you dig and you dig, you're expecting to see water, but what you're getting is sand. The water is right there in the ground, but it is not yet coming forth. Right? If you decide to stop at that moment when you're putting in a whole lot of effort and getting little or no results, your efforts are wasted. But the fact is, if you keep doing it consistently, you keep striking the ground, you will get to a point where you can, find the water, and the water you have been looking for at some point will begin to look for you. Yeah, exactly. You understand? So people need to understand that their minds have to shift to accommodate the reality of hard work. Fulfillment, in the real sense, does not necessarily come from doing soft work or doing little things, as it were. It's not about the smallness of your input. It's about the certainty and the abundance of your output, which is what you get over time, right? So keep striking, like if you follow what King Solomon says, he says, whatever your hand finds to do, he says, do it with all your might. And then goes on to say, the race is not to the swift, the battle is not to the strong. In the real sense, it's not about who is the best at it initially, but those who are consistent enough to wait until their time comes and they can seize their chance.
Nice.
So it's the consistency. Over time, the discipline of consistency is really what ensures that your hard work becomes soft work. You start doing it, you do it again and again and again. Over time, there is what we call the compound interest. So your mastery of that thing compounds over time. And before you know it, you are at the level of unconscious competence. That's when you can do it without even thinking about it.
Nice.
So that's it, really.
Very interesting. Wow, here's a call out to all my debtors for House of Appeal Socks. You people know yourself. Actually, have you paid me my money? Grandpa, have you? Yeah, I want to get to that part where it's all soft. Please, thank you very much.
Yeah.
But that's very interesting. Thank you very much once again. Always very, very pleasant to have you in. Give us some motivation for a Monday. We're hoping that you out there take what you've learned today and then you put it into use. Please make sure that you don't give up. It will get to that part where it becomes soft work. But right now, put in all the effort. Don't turn around and say, I'm not digging anymore. It's right there. That pot of gold is just right there. You just need a bit more and you push through the dirt and you'll get that gold. Thank you again, Mr. Bright UK. Always a pleasure. Do stay tuned. We've got more coming your way here inside of Wake Up Nigeria. We'll be back.
In the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen, we have Chef Bolaji, and he's putting together some special fried rice. While you were away at sports, Chef Bolaji got to work quickly. Now, he initially put in some onions into hot oil in the pot, and then threw the rice directly into the oil. Now, I've not seen that. What were you trying to achieve with that?
This is we call it fried.
Okay.
Want to prepare fried rice. People used to do mistake on that.
Okay.
Sometimes they will put water, the rice will get sour
Okay.
quickly.
Okay.
In this case, to not sour like a day.
Wow.
To last for a day. Because it's fried already before.
Okay. So you were turning it. Are you still?
Yes,
You still need to
I'm
turn
turning
it a little bit.
Yes, I'm turning
Okay.
it. When it's fried a little bit, then I'll add water to it.
Okay. So you just initially rinsed the rice.
Yes, of course.
Put some onions in the oil, and then started to turn it in the oil.
Yeah.
So this is the frying of the rice, but you added something else. What did you
I
add?
had the coconut
Coconut powder. Okay.
for spices. Can feel the smell now.
Okay.
The green color curry.
Okay.
I added it to it.
All right. And
That's
then
not the colour.
the stock cubes as well.
And stop cube.
All right.
I had it.
Fantastic.
I'll get my taste right down before adding water.
Okay. Now, I've actually not seen it done this way before, and I'm seeing that really nice green color you were talking about. But you're adding the spice little by little.
Yes, of course.
You're not adding it all at once.
Yes, I need to add it little by little so that it won't pass it.
Okay.
So that's why we'll.
All right. Did you add any salt to that?
Yes, I'll add salt when I add water to it.
Okay, later on. Okay, all
Not
right,
now.
fantastic. Also, the chicken has been put on the heat.
Yes.
Now, I can see there's water in that particular pot as well. Sorry, can I open it up so we can see?
Yes, of course.
All right, so the chicken just straight in there. What else have we added into the water?
Had a Maggi, salt, then the curry.
The curry. All right, fantastic. Okay, so how long are we looking to keep that on the heat for?
The nice 10-15 minutes.
10,
Good.
15 minutes. Fantastic. Okay, so I think you still need to turn that rice just a little bit more.
Yes, yes.
So that it doesn't burn. I'm so scared of it burning at the bottom. But does it ever really happen like
Yes,
that?
it used to. It's much. We didn't turn it. We didn't turn it to burn.
Okay, all right.
Keep on turning it till you get your what?
The rice looks a little like glass, a little transparent now.
Yes, yes.
Interesting, interesting. Okay, so I can see all these vegetables standing by, but we also have this pepper mix. As you're turning that, you can keep doing what you're doing, but just talk to us about this pepper mix a little.
Pepper has been already fried
Okay,
with seasoning, Maggi, and granite oil.
okay,
Now, for me, when the chicken was done, I'll fry the chicken, then I'll mix it up with the pepper.
okay, fantastic. All right, so this was done yesterday,
Yes.
I believe? Yeah,
Early this morning.
early this morning. Okay, fantastic. All right, so is there tomato in this as well?
There's a little bit tomato,
Okay.
more of pepper.
Okay, all right then. No wahala. All right, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how this rice turns out. For those who want to try it at home, you can, of course. Just get all your ingredients ready. You can get your carrots, your runner beans, green peas, red kidney beans, sweet corn. Of course, your onions are very important. Your stock, chicken stock powder or stock cubes, if you have some. Then some interesting ingredients here. There's this green curry that Chef Bolaji is using today. I've never seen that used before. I'm really interested in knowing about that. And then this coconut powder. So this is not actual coconut, like, because obviously we know coconut is used for coconut rice.
Yes.
So is this just unique to your own fried rice?
My own fried rice.
Okay.
Give me kind of taste that I need.
Okay.
My people love this coconut. That's why I use this.
All right, fantastic.
People use it for coconut fried. That coconut rice, you don't use this one. You use the water.
The milk.
The milk. The water milk coconut. That was
All
used
right.
for coconut rice.
Okay, now we're looking forward to seeing everything that's gonna go down right here in the
now, I need to
kitchen.
put water on it.
We're gonna add water to that. How many cups of water do we need?
Like
All right, so while Chef Bolaji prepares to add water to this before it gets a bit too hot, we'll be taking a quick break. Stay with us. Hello and good morning. Now, make do with what you have and choose to stay happy. That's a top self-care tip in times like these.
So if you've got only 5,000 naira in your pockets,
Yeah?
it's a choice. Stay happy. Mary, why are you exhausted? It's a fact now.
Stay happy.
You have
Just
to.
stay happy.
How much do you have in your
stay
pocket?
At this point,
Uh-huh.
at this point, I feel like we'll never hear the end of the fact that Mazino has
See,
5 million naira in his
5
pocket.
million.
Amen.
Because he's
I don't-
saying 5,000.
I don't
but
like-
He's making
I
it
don't like
sound
what I ate.
But the reality is these days, every naira you have is worth 1 million. Every naira is worth 1 million these days. It's really amazing. It's really amazing. But it's good. We are valuing the naira now. At this rate, come on. Has anybody checked what the exchange rate is? I've not
I've
checked.
checked it too.
What is it
I've
right now?
checked it. It's about 755,
Why is it
756.
still high? No, I mean, I did not say black market. Official.
The parallel
official.
market.
Official
Official.
be like maybe 300 and something.
All I know.
300.
By
all
the
I
grace
know-
of God,
Wow.
because we are buying naira now. So
Titi-
dollar has nothing on us.
What?
Do you people have money in your pocket?
Don't worry. I know where I keep my money.
Mazino, you know you're dropping 1K, Sha.
How? This is aesthetics, by the way. I'm not spending it. It's
Why
just
are
so
you
that
proud?
I feel bigger than other people.
Why are you proud? Mazino,
Mazino, the
1K,
money
query.
matches
Don't
my
worry.
dress. The
Don't
money
worry.
matches the
You
color
can
of my
have
dress.
this.
Wow, not the green one. I don't want the green one. I want the blue one.
All right, guys, tell you what, just keep tapping with us all through the show, guys. Make sure that you are on our social media and also following us. And by the way, you can also see us live right now. We are on channel 27 and also on channel 45. That's UHF.
Yeah.
That's GoTV 27, by the way. All right, my name is Mazino Appeal.
And I'm Titilaya Oyinson. You can, of course, follow us on social media at TVC Connect and watch past episodes of the show on YouTube at TVC Entertainment.
For we have, and she said, how much do you need? I thought it was a joke, but I said 20,000. She actually gave me 15,000 naira cash. So thank you very much.
Wow.
So it wasn't even
Mrs.
just
Anna-
5,000.
Mrs.
Wow.
Ayo. I want to say thank you to.
Wow.
See, because of you, I'm making new friends all over the place.
Mary, wow,
Mrs.
really?
Anaya, thank you
Because
very
of
much.
money. Because of money.
Mary, stop.
Mazino.
But
Wow.
You should see how I rushed
Really?
to go and collect the money.
Seriously.
Mary, this is.
But really,
this
that's
is
a lot of
assault.
money. But what, are you sure? Landlord or landlady?
The landlady, actually.
landlady.
The
Yeah,
landlady,
because
Yes. Landlord is
landlord,
watching, don't worry.
I don't know.
I greeted him very well. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. But
That's
it's just good to know that we're looking out.
15,000.
We're looking out for each other, and
Wow.
you know,
That means she had extra also. How
hey.
did she get
don't come and rob my landlady. Oh.
TFCC.
Wow.
Some people have cash in their house. Mazino's landlady.
Please,
I'm just kidding.
just kidding, of course. But there was something else that some people were joking about that we shouldn't really joke about. Please take care on the roads these days. And we're not sure what exactly happened, but apparently in Lekki Phase 1, there was a car upturned on its face, like in
Was
a
it a
Fast and the
garage?
Furious
It wasn't a
movie.
garage. It was like a major street.
It
And
was
the
a
car
major
was
street.
Like, you know,
It was like
in a
this.
gutter.
How did it get there?
Yeah.
Still looked so new. First of all, kudos to whoever the maker of that car is, because the car wasn't like a sardine can.
clean.
Very clean. The under was very clean. You know that the owner of this car takes care of this car.
Yes, very precious
Very,
car. But it ended up
but then it
upside
wasn't-
down. I'd be sideways up ways.
The commentator,
Sure,
however,
yeah.
had a more comical view to all of this.
Yes.
He
Very
joked
silly
about
guy.
it and everything.
He
There's
joked about
There's
it.
a word for it. It's called Schadenfreude.
Oh.
It's a German word that means to take pleasure in other people's pain.
But do you
goodness
remember the last line?
What was that?
He said, moral of the story,
Yeah.
don't bet.
Don't bet
Don't
500,000.
bet 5,000.
500,000.
Bet 10,000.
Man, but we just thank God we didn't hear that anyone was hurt, thankfully. But take care of the roads. You just don't know what's going on right now. Just please take care.
Don't rush to go and collect
Relax.
15,000 naira.
Or
Yes,
15,000, because Martino fell down the stairs trying to get the money. But let's check out the weather.
Let's.
Time for the news update on Wake Up Nigeria. I am Mary Bashua Alimi. Now, it's exactly 5 days to the general election, and President Muhammadu Buhari is asking Nigerians to vote for the APC presidential candidate, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in the forthcoming presidential election. The president emphasized that the APC presidential candidate has demonstrated his commitment to the development of the country and the well-being of its people. President Buhari thanked Nigerians for electing him as president for 2 terms and urged them to vote for the APC flag bearer because, and I quote, he is reliable and will build on his achievements, end of quote. He also agrees that he is fully aware of the hardships some policies of government, which are meant to bring overall improvement to the country, has caused. He, however, appeals for further patience, saying the government will take appropriate measures to ease them.
I am therefore calling on all of you to exercise your franchise in a peaceful atmosphere. I am calling on specifically our traditional rulers, religious leaders, and parents to warn their followers and wards alike to not allow themselves to be used by a few to foment trouble. I want to assure you that the government has taken adequate security measures to allow everyone to come out and cast their votes. I am therefore appealing to everyone to give them the necessary support. Fellow Nigerians, I want to use this opportunity to once again thank you for electing me to be your president on 2 occasions. I am not a contestant in this election, but my party, the All Progressive Congress, has a candidate in the person of Aswaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. As I mentioned before, Tinubu is a true believer in Nigeria, who loves the people and the development of our country. I am calling on all of you to vote Aswaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He is reliable, and I trust he will build on our achievements. Finally, I want to once again assure you that I am fully aware of the current hardship you are facing as a result of some food.
Outside Nigeria, Turkey has ended rescue efforts in all provinces apart from 2 areas, almost 2 weeks after a massive earthquake killed tens of thousands of people. More than 44,000 people have lost their lives in southeastern Turkey and northern Syria. The head of Turkey's disaster agency has confirmed that the work of searching and rescue for people stuck under the debris has ended in most of the provinces. Searches will, however, continue in Hatay and in Kahramanmaraş, which was the epicenter of the 7.8 magnitude earthquake. But hopes of finding anyone else alive in the rubble are fading fast. The death toll is expected to climb, with about 345,000 apartments in Turkey known to have been destroyed and many people still missing. Neither Turkey nor Syria have said how many people are still unaccounted for. And that's it on the news update for today on Wake Up Nigeria. There's so much more to come with us joining Titi and the chef in the kitchen right now.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. Some special fried rice coming up right now. And we've parboiled the chicken for about, 10 minutes? 10 minutes. The meat water, we've kept it somewhere.
Somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, all right, fantastic. So what happens next with the chicken?
You have to fry it now.
Okay, go ahead. I'm looking at that rice now. You reduced the heat under it.
Yes.
Any particular reason why you reduced the heat?
Money.
Ooh, what a sizzle. Nice. That's the sound children love hearing when their mommy is in their kitchen. That sound of fried chicken. Woo! All right, so while that is frying, let's take a quick look at the rice. Now, you've not added anything else to the rice, have you?
Not now.
Okay.
I used to fry all these things before adding it.
Oh, okay, okay, fantastic. Frying the vegetables down before adding it to the rice.
Yes.
Fabulous. Okay. So, you know, when I was growing up, they used to tell me, don't turn the rice too much because you'll be spoiling it. What do you say to that? Is that old school?
Depends on the rice.
Okay.
Some rice are not good when turning it.
Okay.
But like this rice I'm using now is basmati rice.
Okay.
We turn it, there's nothing will happen to it because it's long grain rice.
All right. Okay. All right. That's basmati rice.
Yeah, exactly.
And obviously with basmati rice, you don't keep it on the fire as long as you would keep long grain
Because
rice.
it's not hard like the other normal rice.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. Okay. So the chicken is frying, the rice is cooking, the vegetables are about to be fried down before they're added to the dish. At this point, we have to go for another break. Hopefully, you're having great success in your cooking activities in your kitchen this morning. Alrighty then, we'll be back after this.
Thank you.
At least he got 250,000 naira.
Yeah.
He's getting the cash, that is the problem.
Wow. Frank will say, I'll do the transfer.
It's not working. Transfer is not working. Well, maybe there it would
working.
work, but I don't think I have to try to get it
Why
out.
are you so loud?
Sorry,
So
not
there's
this.
this particular bank app that has been faithful since the beginning of this drama.
Well,
And then yesterday night,
Uh-oh.
it became the worst
they
one.
did me like this. What are you feeling like? Are you our only customer?
Well, congratulations
I
to that
was
man.
crying.
Actually, he guessed most of the way through up
Yeah.
until the end, and he just, walked out just in time.
yes,
Otherwise, he would have been bad.
yes.
I failed the Batman one. Sorry, the Superman one, because I thought it was Batman actually. Because I remember Batman as a very the comics were so rudimentary type, so it wasn't as good as the Superman ones.
And
So I thought it
then
was
Batman, there was a very old series of Batman where he used to run down the street into his car with Robin. That old series is, as soon as I saw Batman, that was exactly what I saw. But I don't remember Superman as much as I remember Batman.
So I
Funny
remember
enough.
Superman more than Batman because I took to Superman before Batman because Batman used to be like kind of scary, the black thing game.
It was dark.
Yeah.
It
You
was
know,
rather dark.
Superman, the abs
Yeah.
and the everything.
And colorful.
And as a colorful somebody. But at the end of the day, I didn't even think of Superman because the first thing I said was Superman, Batman, because
Yeah.
I was like, is it not likely to be Batman? But then,
Oh, no.
good for him. It turned out to be Superman.
Well, alrighty then. We've got a good performer today, haven't we?
Yes, we do. Yes.
Welcome. It's time for our SME segment today, and we have someone very special. We've been joined by Fumilola Agbayewa. I'm so proud of myself. I got that right. CEO of Segun Fumi Foods, a food processing and packaging company for people who are particular about their diets. Mrs. Agbayewa, did I get that right?
You did.
Oh, thank you. So proud. Good to have you here.
Thank you so much.
And boy, look at your branding. You even came prepared with a shirt and everything.
Exactly.
You guys are a food processing company. How long have you guys been in business?
5 years now.
5 years. And so far, would you say you guys have been doing good, making good profits and
We've
turnover?
been doing awesome.
Oh, wow. Tell us about the beginning. How did you guys start?
Segun Fumi Segun Fumi has been existing for long, but the aspects of the food processing came in during my period of pain. Let me put it that way.
Oh, okay.
2017, I was diagnosed with breast cancer.
Oh, okay.
So in my quest of looking for what to eat, foods that will be of good benefit to me, my diet has to change. So I started eating ofada rice. And I was taking so many fruits, veggies. And the process, something just came up. I'm like, why don't I start selling this? Since I can't do what I was actually doing. I was actually a farmer before.
Oh,
I was on
really?
the feed. But I had to stop.
Wait, so you're a farmer?
Yes.
Okay.
So I had to stop because of the cancer issue. So during my chemotherapy period, I was taking ofada rice. And I was taking other teas, green teas, so many teas. So I was taking it raw. Then the ofada rice business started. We're like, I'll go to the hospital during my clinic days. I was like, my people were like, Miss Agbayewa, what are you eating? You are looking fresh. Though I wasn't looking fresh because of the chemotherapy effect, but I was still looking fresh. I wasn't looking pitiable. So that was how I started. I was this is what I'm eating. People change your diet. I'm eating ofada now. You have to stop eating polished rice.
And you started selling it there?
And I started selling it within my community.
Wow, interesting.
So after my chemotherapy, I did 8 courses. After my chemotherapy treatment, the business just boom up because people start asking me, Mrs. Agbayewa, that product,
we want more.
The tea you gave us the other day, then we're not putting it in tea bag. I was just doing it in powder form. So I'll just tell them, put it in hot water, stir it, sieve it. So I started with the tea bag. So that was how the whole business.
And at that time, were you packaging it at that time, or were you just,
I know. I'm very particular about branding. I'm that kind of person.
I can see that already.
So I started branding it, though without label. I started branding it. I was making it presentable. That there's no how you see.
I'm going to take a look at this. This is the ofada rice here from Segun Fumi Foods.
Yes.
And it's in a sealed pouch here. You can take the lid off and you can still seal it because it's got that lip there. So it's fresh. When you're done with one use, you seal it back up, put it in storage.
This ofada rice is just cook and wash and cook.
Okay, so when it comes to putting it in packages and all, you have people who help with this.
Yes.
Are these people that you've employed, or do you have to outsource your packaging?
No, when we started, I was doing it with my children. But now we are a big company.
As child labor, but it's okay.
It's not, but they're helping.
That's good.
But now I have people working
Nice.
for me.
So you have a small operation with people working, so you are an employer of labor.
Exactly.
Apparently, how many people work for you?
We're just 5.
5.
And then we always have serious students coming into our company.
Nice, wow. So did you need any grant, any help, any investor in any way, or did you just start all by yourself?
I started off by myself with some little money that I have. So that was how I started. But in the process, I registered with Smithan.
Nice.
And so they've been of help.
Nice. This little money you speak of, how little was this money?
From Smithan?
No, this little money that you started with.
When I started with 50,000.
50,000 naira?
Yes.
Wow. And how much would you say you make back every month now?
We made awesome.
Wow, she says awesome. It could be awesome for you. This is your granola, Segun Fumi Foods granola,
Yes,
which is not going...
This is our new product,
new
granola,
product.
and they are all NAFDA certified.
It's not going back home with you, just
No
want
problem.
to let you know.
It's simply delicious.
I love
You
granola.
love
I absolutely love granola, so she's not thinking about it. Also packaged very nicely, and these are your teas.
Yes.
That's very good.
We have 6 vagrants of teas.
That's very interesting. Now, how can I get started if I want to go into food processing and packaging?
Okay. You need to have a knowledge about food processing.
Yeah,
because
you are coming from a background of being
yes,
farm.
exactly. Because I was coming from a background of farming. So I know a bit about it. So I need to learn more. Now I have different certifications on branding and packaging.
Talking about those certifications, let's talk about the government permits and all of that you need to get. How do I go about getting those so that I am certified?
Wow. For you to be into food processing, you need to have, all your products have to be NAFDA certified. You have to have all your equipment have to be stainless. It's actually high. For you to start food processing, it's not easy.
Do they come in for inspections?
They do. They do.
They inspect
they do. You have to pay your taxes. You have to pay all that. It's actually not smiling well, but we thank God.
Is it tedious? Is it wahala?
It is. It's a lot of wahala, especially when you want to get your NAFDAC.
Oh, wow.
You have to have a standard factory to have your NAFDAC, especially when you are doing food that's so unique like ours.
Yeah.
Our granola is so unique. You have to be very, very
a couple of
neat about doing so many things.
A couple of years ago, the government put in efforts to try and help small businesses who are going into packaged foods. Did you, were you at any advantage when it comes to this?
Yes, that was why I said Smithan helped.
Smithan helped, okay. All right, well, that's very, and it's still open to people who want
It's still open to, all you need is just, you have to join them, you have to be a member of an organization. That is, you have to be either NASI, NASIMA, there's so many of them that you have to join.
Okay.
So for you, and there's so many advantages in joining those cooperatives and those agencies.
Okay.
Because you go higher when you join them, you see opportunities coming your way, and you connect, and you do networking. And which has been helping me.
Talk about that networking, that marketing of your product. How do you market? Where do you market from? What communities do you market inside of?
Because our product is NAFDA certified, Segun Fumi product is in like 15 supermarkets now in Lagos. Big, as in big supermarkets that you can name. We have our products there. So you can easily walk in and get our products on their shelf.
Okay. And what other vehicles do you use to get people to know more about them?
I used mostly social media.
Social media.
Yes.
That's the big go-to one for everybody.
Exactly. Social media is very fast.
So it's safe to say that if I wanted to get started, all I need to do is get a proper space, all hygienic and everything, know my
Your target
my
audience.
target, and also my source.
Exactly. Know your
Get
source.
certified, but I need a community to be inside. Is there a
And you need a good community to start that. And
Good
that
community,
is,
yes.
you have to start with, you start with family. That is the best thing. That is
Yeah.
B2B. You start
Church.
with your B2B. You
Start
start
with
with
church.
church. You start with church. You have to be good. You have to talk. You have to be good. You
Yeah.
have to be very lively
Yeah.
for people to buy your products.
That's good.
You don't just do products and sit down and say, social media will sell it. No.
I can see that. I mean, your branding, of course.
My branding,
Walked in here with your shirt and everything. I can see Lafu flour there, stone
So
free
many
of father, stone free of father, by the
Fatherwise.
way, and everything. That's grand. You've got it all down to a T, and I want to say thank you very much and congratulations on your efforts. And I'm sure that it's going to get
you
even
so
bigger. How's the chemotherapy going? That's all done.
No, this is our 5th year. I'm actually a cancer survivor.
That's a good one. Thank you very
Thank
much. I
you.
just wanted to make sure that we put that in. Do stay tuned and do stick around because what you can smell right now, we're going to let you
smelling
take
nice.
a taste
Oh.
of it. So hang in there. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Let's do a short break. When we come back, we'll have Shegufumi Food, the CEO of Shegufumi Foods, inside of the kitchen with us, tasting our delicious meal.
And it's been a marvelous Monday so far, and it's about to get better. Why? Chef Bolaji has completed his masterpiece.
Oh my gosh.
It's been the
how-
aroma inside of the studio has been fantastic.
Goodness
As
me,
in,
this looks amazing.
That rice looks extra special. Wow.
My glasses for
Thank you, Chef Bolaji.
Thank you.
So there's a lovely mix of vegetables in there, special curry spice, green in color. I've never seen it used, but now I understand why this looks so special.
Yeah,
Please
it's nice color.
go ahead, ma'am.
I
Have a
need to
taste.
remove my glasses to taste it.
yes.
Because
There's a
this
lot of
is-
glasses going on.
Please have a
This
taste.
is, whoo!
Looks good, eh?
And this is my favorite because I'm particular about veggies.
Nice. That's
Nice,
good.
Nice.
nice,
So particular about veggies.
nice.
Grand.
Oh. So what do you
What's it taste
think?
like?
So what do you think?
You're keeping us in suspense.
Lovely.
Nice. The verdict is out.
Nice.
Look at that smile on his face.
And the veggies are so crunchy. They're not too
Nice.
overcooked.
Beautiful.
So
That's it.
nice.
Fabulous.
Thank you
Well
so
done,
much.
Chef Bolaji.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we would love to see what you've put together. Use our hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC. Show us what you were able to do in your kitchen. Thank you, Chef Bolaji.
Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you to everyone who was a part of the show as well.
And thank you, Mrs. Agbayewa.
You're right. Agbayewa.
Agbayewa.
All right.
All right, everybody. Catch you guys for a Tuesday edition tomorrow. Make sure you're here bright and early for 7 a.m. because we will be. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.